At 11, the manhunt for two suspects after two people were shot near a graduation. It all began near Kiwanis Stadium on South Avenue in Forest Park. And Atlanta News First anchor Joe Gorcho is there now. So, Joe, this shattered what was supposed to be a joyful event.
Carly, as one can imagine, this was a frightening experience for people celebrating a high school graduation, sending them into panic, screaming and running. And at the same time this was taking place, there was a youth soccer practice going on at the same time, sending those kids into shock. And all this happening on the 600 block of South Avenue here in Forest Park. As you can see, the road still partially blocked off as this investigation continues. I want to point to you that blue light in the background out there. The Forest Park Police Chief, Brandon Chris, tells us that's one of the city cameras. He calls it the eye in the sky. He believes it caught some aspect of this shooting and will be certainly helpful for this investigation. Chief Chris also says that the shooting happened near the soccer field, and then there was a massive police response involving multiple agencies called in at around 7:30 tonight. We're told two people were shot. The police said one was shot in the arm, the other was grazed, and both were taken to local hospitals for injuries. Police also telling us tonight that they are searching for two people they believed were involved in this shooting. A man says his son was on a youth soccer team practicing when the shooting happened in front of the kids near the field. And about 30 minutes ago, there were still soccer balls and gear on this field. When they heard the gunshots, he said, first it was fear, then checking on the kids, and then rushing over to help the person screaming in pain.
I screaming, called the EMS, ambulance, so I went to see how can I help.
How are the young kids doing after seeing and hearing something like this?
For most of them, that was the first time, and they were scared and just wondering what happens. And actually, some of them saw because it was open field, so the shooting was there, and a couple of them that just saw the guy shooting. Everybody started running and just screaming and that. So that was a really bad experience.
I can't imagine what those kids are going through tonight after witnessing something like that. The police chief, when I asked him if there was a motive for this shooting, he said it's too early to know what led up to this incident here tonight in Forest Park. Live in Forest Park, Joe Gorcho, Atlanta News First.